Hey guys, we shoot of Team Bad Yugi's here. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Club. I've got another one of my favorite deck profiles for you right here. One of my favorite mirror matches of all time. 2008 Glads, back at their prime when they were the best deck in the game. After the release of Geysiris, Glad Beast actually won every single major event up until Teledad came out. About three or so more months later. This deck ruled for an entire era of the game. You have, of course, Stratos to grab your Prismas, because sending a Bestiary or Laquari into the grave was very good, not to mention that it could be used for contact fusing with Geysiris. Then we have 3 Bestiaries, we have 2 Laquaris, we have 2 Darius, then 1 Secutor and 1 Murmillo. Pretty basic here, no Hoplomas because he's atrocious in the mirror match. He was good against other decks, but very bad here. You never wanna have a Hoplomas because your opponent, when they attack into yours, they'll be chain link 1. They tag into Murmillo, pop your Hoplomas, you don't get your tag. You don't get to tag out. Very unfortunate. This deck is just like an archaic piece of Yu-Gi-Oh history. I feel that people just don't really. A lot of people nowadays just don't really understand just what this deck was and what it was like for the community. It was hated back in the day because they just hated it still around. But now it's just held like with like nostalgic value to so many people. And I love this deck myself, so I guess I'm a part of that nostalgia train. 3 Test Tigers, of course. This was a TCG exclusive, and this made the deck exist in a completely different way here than it did in Japan, which is pretty awesome. Sangan, Spirit Reaper, 2 DD Crows, and Morphing Jar. These are all crush card targets, and yeah, we are going to play that because this is a very good card in the mirror match. Oh my gosh, this deck, the mirror, is absolutely insane. 2 Rotas. Yes, there are only 3 targets, of which 1 searches out the other 2. But considering that you can shuffle back your Prismas for the summon of Geysiris, it's completely fine. You find yourself maybe setting this as a bluff as well, which is really awesome. Especially if it leaves having a Bestiary out on board unprotected, because that means that sometimes you can go into Brain Control or Econ, and you can take theirs, or you can attack with it and tag it out. Just a lot of good options. So having those as bluffs actually matters. But just remember that like bluffing in this format is really risky. 2 Book of Moon, it was at 2. 1 Econ, this is like the spicy tech, I love this Econ. 1 Brain Control, 1 Prima, and 1 Monster Reborn. Another reason why DD Crow is so good. Triple Cold Wave. This is an update to the list that I've been trying, because this is, I can't remember whose list it was, but it was a topping list from an SJC back in the day, and I cannot remember, but I've been trying the Triple Cold Wave, and I'll tell you right now, it's definitely bad sometimes, but it is an insane card. It's absolutely insane. And people are really nostalgic for this, so when they see the Triple Cold Wave, they're like, oh my god, it's just out of this world, because it's such a powerful card. 1 space, and 1 heavy. And for the traps, very notable trap lineup here. We have Triple Judgment, Double Bottomless, 1 Torrential, and then Mirror Force, Dust Shoot, and Crush Card. This is a very standard trap lineup for the format. This is back when Crush Card was a prize card only, so it was super money back then. It was absolutely insane, because it was such a game-defining card. Because it was the difference between, you know, winning and not winning. Moving on to the extra now. We have Triple Geysiris, of course. We have Double Heraclinos. This is all you ever summoned. Back in the day, you'd have other ones in this. You'd have like Cyber Dragons and stuff, perhaps for the side. But since we have the mirror match, we're only playing the ones that matter, and that is Reaper and the Nightmare and Sandwich. Both of these, as you'll notice, we both play 1 of each. We play Spirit Reaper and Sangan, so you can actually send them off of Prisma. Now, why does that matter? Is that, as you'll notice, they both have 1,000 less attack, which means they're crush card targets. So you can Prisma, reveal Sandwich, send Sangan, Prima or Monster Reborn the Sangan, and then you have crush card live turn 1. From there, you would crush card them, and you could then Sangan search for either DD Crow or Test Tiger, depending on what they have in the hand and what was just destroyed and sent to their graveyard. On like how you want to go in, whether you want DD Crow to counter their own Monster Reborns or Primas, or if you want the Test Tiger to contact with your Prisma next turn. Because next turn, you should still have a Prisma on board, which means you can then send Bestiary, and then summon that Test Tiger that you searched for to make Geysiris, and just completely blow them out. Playing these is it just allows for such an early offensive play, and I think it's really cool. Another highlight of this format. But that's pretty much the deck. Nothing all too fancy there. It's really just a really underappreciated format in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is something I'm really about. I really like building formats that are fun to play, and formats that people might not necessarily know about because all they know about are, Shadal format, Duelist Alliance, or Hat format, or Dragon format. But there's so many other good formats in this game that I think people don't really appreciate. But hey, what do you think of it? Leave comments down in the description below. You should subscribe. You should hit the bell as well. You should check out my description box for links to other videos, the deck profiles for other formats, the mirror match. I'll definitely have some mirror matches posted of this in the future. It's hard to get people that actually record this with because not many of my friends actually know how to play this deck. But I'm working. I'm trying to train them. And I'll be honest, I don't think I'm that great at it myself. But I'm trying to get better for you guys. I don't want to record any, terrible videos for you. I want to record good videos for good entertainment, But hey, that's just me. Take it easy. It's Rashida signing out.